Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Bondy Blue show, y'all. All right, before I get into it, I want to remind you guys I'm going to be doing another Zoom for my members and Patreon members this upcoming week. So today is Friday. So next Friday, next week at, I'm going to say, let's do 6 p.m. Is that a good time for everybody? I hope it is. 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so that's 7 p.m. For you New Yorkers. Okay, you Eastern people. And it is 4 for the Pacific. 4, I think. Like, y'all. Look, us in Eastern. That's all I be knowing. Once you behind me, I don't be remembering like that. Okay, my bad. But either way, 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm gonna do another Zoom with my members and Patreons. If you want to become a member, you usually can press join. It's near the subscription button. If you go to my homepage, you should see the join button somewhere on the screen, usually at the top near where the subscribe button is. Also, if you want to become a Patreon, you can pay either 1 or 5. I usually leave it open to let anybody have a choice of what they would like to give me. And, you know, y'all get the Zooms, y'all get the videos early times when I decide to hold back videos, you know, just to make sure they get monetized or whatever extra content I come up with, y'all get it first. Okay, usually months in advance of everybody else. Like when I did the Halloween videos, that was left for my Patreons for like an entire month before I had put it up for anybody else. So yeah, you know, stuff like that. So I am trying to make it worth it. But the Zoom thing is like the new thing that everybody is really into. So I'll be able to see y'all. Y'all can see me, you know, and we'll like, I'm usually eating or drinking something and we just talk about whatever. I'm going to start having some topics ahead of time for y'all, you know, so I can ask y'all opinion on certain things. And we'll just, you know, the first time I was just trying to feel it out and I just kind of wanted to leave it open for other people to ask me questions. But now I'm gonna try to get a little bit more structure with it and have specific topics and then kind of leave it open within like the last 10 minutes or so. The Patreon link is down below in the description box, so y'all can go ahead and click and become Patreons. Either way, everything that the members get, the Patreons get. So okay, so let's go ahead and get into the topics, you guys. So this week I was really good at saving things on Instagram as they were happening. I was so good at it this week. I was so proud of myself, y'all. I had all my topics in my Instagram saves. I was like, yes, okay? Because sometimes I see stuff and I just keep scrolling, and then when it's time for me to do the video, I go back and I gotta look all through Instagram and remember which blog site posted it so that I can come, you know, and get the story and all of that. So I'm glad I was good this week, y'all. I gotta keep up with it. So Diddy was doing an Instagram Live charity, and he was bringing on celebrities onto his Instagram Live and dancing, and they were giving money, and I guess it was supposed to go to essential workers or first responders. I'm not really sure. I wasn't paying attention to all of that, okay? I saw that he was on live, and he had all his kids in the house dancing. And then this story was posted. So Lizzo got on there. She gave money, and they were playing a song, and she got up there to start twerking like she does. And Diddy is like, hold up. You can hear him in the background. You couldn't see him at the time, but you can hear him saying, hold up. Let's you know, get some more family-friendly music choices. Okay, and then later on when Drea was on there, he was playing Back That Ass Up, which is another vulgar song. Okay, and Drea was doing her little, you know, skinny girl sexy twerk or whatever, which wasn't really much of nothing. Okay, it wasn't no jiggle in that twerk. All right, he allowed her to do her lackluster twerk that she was doing, and everybody else who was paying attention this whole day is like, oh, so you gonna let Drea twerk but you're not gonna let Lizzo twerk? And then it became about, you know, is it because she's a big girl, and does Diddy hate on the BBWs? Diddy came out and said that that's not what it was. That song was too vulgar, and he wanted to change the song. Okay, now let me tell y'all, I went back and listened to it, and that song said, let me, you know, suck your D at least twice. And that second time, Diddy was like, oh, wait a minute, that's too many. Because they said it at first, and then they said it again later. So maybe it really was about the music choice, because I believe Lizzo went on to twerk after that to a different song. But I guess because nobody has anything really going on, we trying to make drama where there is no drama. I don't even care about that. What I want to say is, Diddy, you should keep the salt and pepper beard, Diddy. That's cute on you, okay? Especially with your little gold, like with the salt and pepper beard. I was like, Diddy, this is cute. And let me just say, I know this story was supposed to be about, oh, is it sizeism or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, where y'all don't want to let the fat girls do the same shit that y'all let the skinny girls do, okay? But either way, I would have much rather seen Lizzo twerk than Drea, because Drea don't really be doing nothing. Drea is one of them pretty girls that's just pretty. Beautiful body, don't really have to do that much. She can sit there and not talk and get paid money. Lizzo, on the other hand, is giving you all the shake, all the jiggle, okay? Giving you all the twerk all the time. That's why I appreciated Tory Lanez, because Tory Lanez, after all this happened, had her come on his Ig Live, and he was like, I love BBWs. I love when you crawl on the bed and you looking at me twerk all of that, shake all of that shit. You can do all of that over here. I was like, we love you too, Tory Lanez. We appreciate you for that. Y'all little niggas know y'all love some fat bitches, okay? Wear that fat bitch out, okay? Look. But I just want to, I know the story was about that, but I want to take this time to bring attention to the fact that all of y'all 40, 50-year-old black men in the industry, y'all do not have to color y'all beards and y'all hair. Like, y'all do not have to do that. First of all, we know how old y'all are. Second of all, the shit looks good. Like, I think the salt and pepper thing is sexy, personally, okay? I'm grown, okay? So when I'm looking at Diddy with the salt and pepper and the little gold, it's reminding me of how I used to feel about Diddy back in the day when he was puffy and Big was still alive, and they used to be out there with the Versace shirts on the boat on the video and shit back when I was coming up, okay? All right, I used to love me some Puff Daddy when I was a kid, y'all, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I know he looked like a horse and he always had on the sunglasses so you couldn't see the lazy eye. I know, okay? But I loved me some Puff Daddy back then. I saw Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was all like salt and pepper, and then I saw a picture of him yesterday, and he was back with the Beijing beard, and I was just like, for what? Then Mike Epps was like, fuck it, I can't get my shit colored, so I'm gonna just shave it all off. I was like, but we can still see when it's growing in, it's gray. The follicle is gray, so it still looks gray on. Never mind, okay? Ciao, all right? But either way, y'all, I don't know what Diddy was going through, where it really was about the music or it was about the fact that you didn't want to see her twerking. I don't know what it was about, but either way, I know that, like myself, there are some of us that, even though Drea is so beautiful and sexy, we want to see jiggle when it pop, okay? So if you gonna have somebody doing it, you better bring Lizzo back, okay? And if we want somebody that's a little slimmer, then you call Meg, okay? But I'm here for Lizzo twerking. I'm here for it, because there's jiggle, okay? And when Drea was twerking, I was just like, is this like when the white girls strip? You know how when the white girls strip, all they do is kind of like swerve against the pole and shit and move their hair around. You go into the white strip club, they got fans and lights and shit. This was before they started to do that at some of the black strip clubs. Because like back in the day, black strip clubs was a pole, one light, and a fucking DJ, bitch. Get on it, okay? Yeah, y'all, that was a whole ordeal online that I ain't got time to really be worrying about. I'm paying attention to the salt and pepper. That's what I was looking at. Diddy came back later on to say that Lizzo is, the best twerker and all of that. And I don't know if that was pandering or not, but that's what it felt like. So, whatever to that. I'm sure that there were some people who were watching who would like to see Lizzo twerking. So if he didn't want to see it, all he had to do is go ahead and do his little 1-2 step. By the time he got up off the floor with his old ass, it would have been over, and he can move on to whatever skinny girl he's more attracted to. Y'all, anybody got time for Diddy? Y'all know Diddy like them hard bodies. All right, y'all, and next, Lil Boosie, y'all. Lil Boosie was on live with the Breakfast Club, and he talked about two things. The first thing he talked about was that he was not giving y'all $1,000 to put y'all pussy lips on Instagram Live, okay? He said he is cheap with his money, and unless he actually sticking his thing in you, he is not giving you any money, and even then, sometimes he ain't giving you bitches no money, because Lil Boosie don't respect y'all. Lil Boosie don't care about y'all. Lil Boosie don't respect y'all. That's why he was okay with tricking some of y'all to shake y'all ass and put y'all pussy lips on Instagram Live and embarrass yourselves, all for an ugly nigga that ain't about to give y'all nothing, even though he got it, okay? So I just want to remind all the young ladies, the next time you want to shake your ass on Instagram Live, you do it for yourself. Okay, you do it for yourself, or you do it for somebody who you actually messing with. But please don't get on Instagram Live to shake your ass for no fucking celebrity because they told you they was gonna give you some money. Nah, nigga, I need my money first. Okay, or at least next time ask for your money up front, or half up front, or something. But don't let the Lil Boosies of the world convince you that that was okay. He's so disrespectful, y'all. I swear to God, he works on my nerves. Now y'all, if y'all ever wondered why New Orleans girls don't really really see it for Baton Rouge niggas. Boosie is one of the reasons why. Now, they got some of y'all that like being disrespected like that. I'm not one of those, okay? I'm a fucking 80s baby. I grew up in a time frame where you ain't about to talk to me like that and think that it's okay. Okay? I grew up with who you calling a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up there. Like, y'all can have that. And see, this was one of the reasons why, like, Angela Yee, even though I respect her, she's never been like my favorite radio personality. It's because she's not feisty enough. She's passive aggressive. And in all honesty, I really wanted her to shade the shit out of him, check him, or just give him something for the ladies that felt disrespected by him. Cause I was watching it like, ooh, like even though I'm looking at the young girls like y'all need to know better and this should teach y'all a lesson, I still look at him like you was a dirty ass nigga. Like I have no time for the Lil Boosies of the world, okay? And I just really wanted Angela Yee to just throw some little lightweight shade out there towards him. Like even if he wasn't even on, after he was off. All right, y'all, I'm glad that's over. Get your glass off my radio. Okay, Lord. Okay, this the radio. We ain't supposed to be able to see when a nigga is ugly. Like I needed something. I needed something and I didn't get anything. Okay. And then he also talked about how Jay-Z and his people reached out to him because they wanted to like facilitate Lil Boosie apologizing to Dwayne Wade for his comments about Dwayne Wade's daughter. Y'all know Dwayne Wade's daughter changed her gender and now wants to be recognized as a little girl instead of a little boy. Okay? Now if that's what you want to do, that's your family. I don't have time to be getting mad about shit. Like I don't know why people get mad about shit like that anyway. Even if you don't agree with it personally, it's not your kid, it's not your family. Like what the fuck you all upset about? Like whatever. Like let people live their lives. That's just how I feel about it. I let people live their lives. I don't get upset about shit that I ain't got no business getting upset about. That ain't my son, okay, or daughter or whatever. Okay, not to say that I even would be upset. I feel like that would be hard for me. Just to say, be honest about it, that would be something very difficult for me to go through. I'm gonna tell y'all, and it's not because I'm against it, it's because I want you to be happy in the skin that you in. If you were born a girl, I want you to be happy with that, okay? Because I'm happy with, me being born as a woman, even though it's not always fun. I love being a woman. I would not change that. There are sometimes I would change it, okay? But not all the time, okay? Either way, I'm cool with where I'm at. And if I had a boy child, I would want him to be cool where he is. If I had a girl child, I want her to be cool where I would want y'all to be happy with the bodies that I have given you. Okay, that me and the Lord, me and your daddy have genetically given to you. Okay, so that's why it would be hard for me, because I know for my kid, that would be something, hard for you to go through, to feel like you don't fit in the skin you're in. I would be upset about that. But at the end of the day, I don't think I will go about it, the Boosie way. Okay? But either way, he said, I'm not apologizing for shit because I meant what I said. I respect that. And I don't know why Jay-Z or anybody else decided they wanted to facilitate that. He been telling y'all how ignorant he is. Accept it. Everybody is not going to conform. Everybody is not going to bend to what society deems as, the right thing to say or the right thing to do. Everybody not going to do that. And at the end of the day, I can't be mad at Boosie because he is that ignorant and he said what he said and he's not going to change it because Jay-Z then came up to him and told him he need to change it. If you want to be ignorant all the time. Don't try to not be ignorant now that somebody of influence has tapped you on the shoulder and told you you're wrong. If you don't think you're wrong, don't get out here and say that you are. At the end of the day, Boosie will be responsible for putting more little assholes out into the world who will decide that it is their duty to tell somebody else how to live their lives, even though they don't even have their own shit figured out, okay? Yeah, that's what I see when I look at Boosie and the little homophobic children he's over there raising. All right. But yeah, say what you say. Kenya Moore, you guys. Next story is Kenya Moore confirmed she and estranged husband Mark Daly are still together. He says he wants to work on their marriage. Okay, this from the Jasmine brand. Things are looking up in the Daly household. On this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta fans have witnessed the stark ups and downs of Kenya Moore's marriage with restaurateur Mark Daly, including them filing for a divorce. Just a few weeks ago, Kenya shockingly revealed that she did not have a relationship with her in-laws at Mark's request. Kenya clarified those comments and more, stating that their reconciliation is coming along. We're actually getting along better than we've got along shortly after we got married. It's just been no arguments, no real fights or disagreements. He's been really sweet and caring and thoughtful. It's like, wow, this is the man I married. She also likened Mark Daly's relationship with his parents to that of her estranged mother. saying, and I quote, "I've met them before. They came to my baby shower. We were in communication then. I just think whatever happens in that relationship is between them. I get answers, but the answers I get don't, quote, make any sense. So it's like, could he be able to pick up the phone and call my mother? I guess that's how he looks at it. He has his own issues that he needs to work out, and I just don't get in the middle of it." Finally, Kenya Moore announced that she and Mark Daly have committed to working on their marriage. He has been here. He has stayed here when he comes to town, so his clothes are still here. I did start to box them up, and then in his true fashion, he came back and was like, "I don't want to break up. I want to work on our marriage." He wants to work on the marriage. He wants to be a better person. I think when you're married, you have to try everything to stay together. And if you exhaust everything, then you'll have your answer at the end of the day. Right now, if he's going to be a changed person, yes. If he's going to be the Mark that you've seen, no. Okay, I mean, I'm cool with that. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, like what am I supposed to say about what's going on with Kenya and Mark Daly? That's them people marriage. But I will say this, I agree that when you are married and you do decide to do that you should exhaust everything before you decide to give up, especially when there's a baby in a situation. Nobody wants to be like, "Oh yeah, we divorced when our baby was 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? You want to give it as much of an attempt as you can. And seeing as though they don't even live in the same household, I don't understand what makes their relationship so damn hard. It really should still be on honeymoon phase, because y'all are never around each other 24/7 like that. We're in the middle of quarantine, and I'm sure they're not quarantining together. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure their life is pretty much the same, where he comes back and forth. I don't understand why he would be doing that at this point. It's not like his work life is still there. Like, what restaurant is your restaurant doing DoorDash, child? I don't know. Either way, I just kind of feel like, you know, if Kenya and Mark are going to try to work it out, if he's better for her, then great. But from what I've seen, I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Like, men who are like that, I don't know if there's really room for change if that's who he really is. You know what I'm saying, y'all? All right, y'all, and Keyshia Cole and OT Genesis. I don't know what the problem is, what the issue is, okay? But OT Genesis has been going back and forth with Keyshia Cole for months now, okay? Y'all know he came out with a song that sampled her music, and she told YouTube to take that shit down because he hadn't paid to sample her music, and I don't think she liked whatever he had done with her song anyway. Y'all remember he was singing Love, and it sounded terrible, but apparently people were like, you know, really into the song, until she was like, take that shit down. Things finally got out of hand between OT Genesis and Keyshia Cole when he decided to go on live and say that her vagina smells like fish sticks. He said that over and over again, and I was just like, oh, how lame of you. Yeah, I already told y'all. If y'all don't know, I cannot stand when people try to rib you with how your cooch smell as if they've ever been in your nether regions. If your face ain't never been in my place, shout out to Roxanne, I'ma need for you to cut it out. Like, it's just bitch made to me. Like, I have no respect. I don't like when dudes do that. And as a young woman, I remember like using the wrong soap and your shit flip out. Using the wrong, you know, having on the wrong type of underwear, your school pants being too damn tight. Like, anything would upset ma'am down there, okay? When I was coming up, like, it was a whole ordeal. And I mean, now that I'm a grown woman, you get more of a handle on your vag and shit. If OT Genesis had a vagina, it would smell like a damn fishery. It would smell like where people go to pick up their shrimp, okay? So get out of my face with this, all right? I can't stand when men do that. Most trifling, nasty, can't clean under your balls niggas won't come out here and talk about somebody's vagina. I can't stand that. Like, have you ever even been in Keyshia Cole's presence for you to know how she smell? I just can't say, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Like, that's just so flawed to me, especially when men do it. Like, when women do it, you just like, really, bitch? But when men do it, it just seems so so much worse, you know, so much more harsh. But guess what? Neffy, in true big sister fashion, got involved in this argument and read OT Genesis down for all his mommy issues, okay? For all his insecurities and being an ugly nigga growing up that the pretty girls would never give the time of day. And now you want to try to come at Keyshia Cole neck because she wouldn't let that fucked up ass version of her song play because you ain't want to get that lady her money. Like, at the end of the day, my dude, this is business, okay? And Keyshia Cole be sitting over there minding her business, okay? She don't bother nobody. She over there having kids with a kid. Okay, I'm like, y'all, that little boy looks some young. Okay, I swear for go. I don't know whether he looked like a teenager or lesbian. I don't know what it is about Keyshia Cole's old man, but hey, if she like it, I love it. I just feel like OT Genesis is so bitch made for that, and I really appreciate the way Neffy read him, and I mean, she read him with clear grammar. Okay, I understood everything she was saying. She was using punctuation. Okay, she was capitalizing what need be. I appreciated her for this. Okay, talking about pure short man syndrome. Hashtag Michelangelo. Hashtag messy bottom. At OT Genesis. Oh yeah, she read the shit out of him in a full paragraph form, and then she added him. Want all the smoke. What's up? Then her brother got on Twitter and he got into the whole situation, and he looking at OT Genesis like, oh, puss ass boy, I'm looking for you. Now, I was all here for the way he went in on OT Genesis until he kind of made this comment about how, oh, you know, you said something about my mama. I don't know when that happened, but it sounded like OT Genesis said something about Frankie. And so he was like, you know, oh, don't come at my mama. My mama been struggling with this, you know, this crack thing for years. Okay, you probably don't know nothing about that. That's why you pussy, because your mama took care of you and you probably lived with your mama. Okay, that's why you pussy. I'm like, first of all, somebody's mama loving them more than crack does not make them pussy. I just want to put that out there. I was looking at Keyshia Cole and Neffy brother like, wait a minute. I was with you up until you said that. Like, oh, my bad. Like, I wasn't born to a woman that was a crack addict. Like, excuse me. Now, at the end of the day, that is not what makes OT Genesis bitch made, okay? Whatever makes him bitch made happened in elementary school, okay? All right? But, you know, nigga mama loving them and taking good care of them instead of, you know, leaving them for the world to raise like Frankie did her kids. Like, I'm sorry. That ain't the way. That ain't the move, okay? But I do understand where you coming from. He is still very much bitch made. And then they went further to remind y'all that OT Genesis has only charted twice, okay? For Coco and Cut It. All right, now I ain't gonna lie, Cut It is my shit. But at the end of the day, Keyshia Cole has charted way more than he has, all right? Then they was looking for Keyshia Cole, little boyfriend, little baby daddy to make a comment or something like that, but he had nothing to say. But Neffy's best shade to OT Genesis was that he was gonna keep running behind a woman who was trying to keep up with the Kardashians. I said, not Malika Huck, not Malika Huck shade. I was like, oh yes, Malika Huck shade. You mean the girl who didn't even want everybody to know you was her baby daddy? Ooh, that speaks on your situation. Yeah, y'all, that was some entertaining shit if I've ever seen it. Let's go ahead and press on. Y'all, Kirk and Rasheeda decided they wanted to get their sleepy, long face asses on Instagram and try to read everybody down, because there's a rumor going around that Rasheeda was a damn child when her and D-Lo got married, because they keep saying they've been married for 20 years. Oh, it's our 20-year anniversary. We've been married for 20 years and all of this. Well, everybody is like, Rasheeda, on Wikipedia, it say that you 38 years old. Okay, 37, about to turn 38, which means 20 years ago, you was 17, 18 years old, which means you are underage, which means D-Lo, who was in like what, 28, 30, 28, 27, around that age when they supposedly got together. So it looked like Kirk was messing around with Rasheeda when Rasheeda was a teenager. And of course, now that we're in 2020 and we've had a chance to look back on all these years of the R. Kellys and, you know, the Russell Simmons and all of the rest of y'all grown ass men that like to date teenage girls, okay? Yeah, the world has now looked at that and said, that's nasty. Okay, that's not okay. Back in the day when Rasheeda and Kirk were, you know, first getting together, it was cool for a young teenage girl to have her grown ass boyfriend come pick her up from out front to school in his new car and all of that shit, okay? But either way, they got on live and tried to make it seem like everybody else was stupid and everybody else was doing the most, because they're wondering, okay, if Kirk is Robert and Robert is Kirk. I believe that Kirk is Robert and Robert is Kirk. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the actual factual age of Rasheeda, okay? Because I can believe that Rasheeda has been lying about her age, just like the rest of them girls on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all are all closer to 50 than y'all are to 40, but we gonna let y'all live, okay? Y'all been on television for 9 years, okay? We know that y'all asses is older than y'all was, you know, letting on at the beginning, okay? Child, when I look back on that, I said, yeah, they was older, and they was trying to act like they was, you know, in their 30s and shit, but it was like, nah, y'all was coming up on, y'all was 40. Y'all was 40 already coming, like y'all hoes was much older than y'all was pretending to be on that first, 2-3 seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But either way, we can just about guess that Rasheeda's lying. But a clip came out on the Shade Room. Okay, back in the day, it must have been some anniversary trip that Rasheeda and Kirk took all their friends and family out on. That's what it looked like, because they were sitting at a table. It looked like they were outside, and Kirk is recording them. And whoever the girl is who's sitting across from Rasheeda, she was like, oh, I remember, because he used to pull up to the school, and he would always have the best cars. That was the only reason he got her pretty ass, is because he was showing up to the school to pick her up in all of these fly-ass cars. Which tells us that Rasheeda and Kirk was talking when Rasheeda was in high school, okay? Now, the age difference might only be about 5 or 6 years, probably, okay? But at the end of the day, that 5 or 6 years is a lot when your daughter is 19 and her old man is like 27, okay? That, like, because I was thinking about it, y'all, and when I was like 25, 26, 27, I don't know any one of my homeboys, like Lyric, my cousins' friends, like all of these guys who are around the same age as me, none of us were ever fucking with somebody that was younger than 22 when we were like 26, 27. Once you got past 25, you was not really messing with no 22, 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds. You wasn't really messing with them like that. And I always look back on it, and to me, whenever you see some old ass dude messing around with a girl in high school, it's because he wants to control her. It's because he wants a girl that he can groom, that he can basically train to be the woman that he wants her to be. And whenever I look at Kirk and Rasheeda's relationship, the fact that Rasheeda has stayed with him throughout all of the things that he's done to her, to me, it looks like a woman that has been well trained since a young age, that she is stuck in this relationship and she loves him and all of this, even though on camera, they don't have a lot of chemistry. On camera, nothing about their relationship looks like, oh, I just want to hug you and kiss you. It does not look that way, okay? But, they've been together so long. They got all these kids. She didn't stay with him through, him having a baby on her and everything else. But every girl he looked like he was cheating on her with, didn't they all look young? Both of the Jasmines, okay, and the little Ashley girl, they all look barely legal when it seemed as if Kirk was sniffing around them. Kirk might have tried to replace Rasheeda if it wasn't for the fact that Rasheeda is the one that brings in the money. At this point, Rasheeda and Kirk are a business. And if they don't break up, it's probably more for that reason than anything else, okay? So yeah, y'all, I'm not convinced that just because Rasheeda and Kirk been lying about her age all these years, that he wasn't scooping her up from out front to high school. Because he still looked like a creep to me. Okay, but how dare y'all try to get online and make us look stupid? No, ain't nobody in business that y'all ain't put us in. Y'all the ones that put y'all whole fucking relationship on reality TV, and then y'all decide to finally comment on something that people been talking about for years as if y'all needed to. Y'all could have kept ignoring this shit and nobody would have been talking about it. But because Kirk is a hit dog and he will holler, he decided to get his ass on Instagram while she stands behind him giggling like his ass is in the right. But really, y'all lying about Rasheeda's age, and that nigga was picking you up from high school, okay? Like, stop it. Has Rasheeda even slept with another guy? Oh my God, that's depressing. You mean to tell me you only had Kirk's Adam's apple in your face in missionary style your whole life? Ugh. Yeah, y'all, tell him to get out of our face with this. Y'all started it, okay? Next time, lie to us about your anniversary too. Don't just lie about your age. The fuck, we can count. Ain't nobody told you. Like, shut up, Rasheeda. Okay, that man done trained you so damn good, you sound like him when you talk. Okay, speaking of more Love and Hip Hop news, Akbar goes off on Young Jock for calling her a big bitch. All right, y'all. So, Young Jock was responding, okay, to someone, I guess, about whatever happened, what that was, 2 episodes ago with light-skinned Keyshia and Akbar V at his radio station. Okay, so a young girl, okay, or a woman, I don't know who she is, but she said it was fucked up that Jock would even do that shit. It was disrespectful, and he was being messy, period. Now he looking like he don't know what happened. Pissed me off so bad, talking about the way he surprised light-skinned Keyshia with Akbar V on the TV, okay? Jock said, LOL, I didn't think she would run out the studio from a TV. If it was me, I would have did my interview and put that big bitch to bed. Let's play hit for hit. And we know who would have won that. I think Keyshia could have set the record straight once and for all, 100. So what this tells us is this was Jock's passive aggressive way of being a bitch ass by letting everybody know that he really don't see it for Akbar V, and he wanted somebody like light skinned Keyshia, who's doing ads for Savage Fenty, to come along and make the big bitch feel bad about herself and let her know she ain't the queen and not a goddamn thing. Jock, I personally feel like if you wanted to say that, you could have said that your damn self. You didn't need to bring light skinned Keyshia into your studio to get her to do your lightweight for you, because that's what it sounded like you was really trying to do. Now at the end of the day, he called her a big bitch, so everybody lost their damn mind. Okay, and as we've seen before, it's not like he won't mess with a big bitch. So it's not like Jock, is out here against the BBWs of the world, because KD, okay, aka Baby Knees, was definitely thick, okay, and on the cusp of BBW. Let's not forget the one girl he was married to was also a BBW. So yeah, I don't know if I think it was coming from that place, but if we about to rib somebody, I'm gonna call her a big bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Akbar V said, yeah, you right, I am a big bitch. Lame ass nigga, a hoe can't put me to sleep. Now you trying it. Also, lame bar for bar, I eat. Which one you working? Sorry for the wait. I was like, bitch, I don't know what Akbar is talking about at the end of the day. But she said, and yeah, big bitch. Yeah, I am a big bitch. Better known as Big Dog. Better known as Big General. Better known as Queen of Atlanta. I don't even be commenting shit because you acting like a hoe. Are you sure you not the Queen of Atlanta? You know damn well that hoe can't see me. Now you riding dick. Hashtag slat. I don't know what that means. Then she continues on. Jock ain't even replied yet. Hit for hit, the bitch ain't had none. What went platinum? I'm lost. My brother wrote on one and it was 7 on the other that belongs to L.A. Reid. Okay, then, 3 laughing face emojis. Please stop embarrassing yourself. I said, Akbar, bitch, you the one embarrassing yourself. You the one embarrassing yourself because you talking about what hit Keyshia didn't have. Bitch, what hit did you ever have? Like, when did you have a hit? When did you have something on the radio? Akbar, all you do is run your fucking mouth. And at the end of the day, I think that was Jock's point. That's all you do is run your mouth. And if you was really about it, we would see it on the charts. We would see it on the radio. We would see it somewhere. Okay? Except for coming out your mouth and on Love and Hip Hop. Okay? Look, whatever, Akbar. Akbar work on my nerves because I feel like she always online trying to beef with somebody. Like, bitch, where's the music? Okay? You running your mouth, but we don't hear no music. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay, but yeah, Jock, you can't be calling people big bitches and think that it's gonna be okay. I'm glad she read you down. I just wish she would have read you down more clearly. That's all, okay? Which then again speaks to, can you really rap, bitch? Because, it wasn't the most eloquent thing I've ever heard you say. Come on, Valerie. We can do better, Valerie. Y'all, Akbar V basic. She didn't even quote her own rap, y'all. She quoted 3-6 Mafia, okay? Oh, digging a booty. Okay, look, KY jelly packing that, you better get your bitch ass off the street. Okay, she said the F word. Everybody was upset about that, but I'm like, I don't know why they ain't about to stop saying it. How ignorant people have told you we are still using all of the slurs. When it come time to rib you, all of the slurs are there. Okay, like, Lord have mercy. And lastly, y'all, Offset baby mama blast him. I said again what she said. Y'all know she keeps saying he ain't giving her no money. Okay, she took, what is this, text messages. Oh, she posted on her stories. Okay, she said, I was going to refrain from posting, but him and his hoe too disrespectful. After I've been trying to be cordial and empathetic, I found out same time the world did that they was married, and he been cut off since then. Stop fucking playing with my name. Okay, that's what she said. And the text messages behind the post says, can I have it one more time? Question mark. And then, what is this? January 28, 2018. Where you at? Then, again, where you at? I'm not asking again, because if I ignore you. And then she comment back, my people house, what's up? He said, bro, if I ignore you, you gonna cry. And then she put buku laughing emojis. You been ignoring me. So basically, she was trying to make it seem like he was trying to fuck her back in the day. She's still mad that she had to find out with the rest of the world about him marrying Cardi. Like, oh girl, like seriously? You still mad about that? It's been years. They've been together for what, 3 years now? And you still mad? Word? Is this about child support, or is this about the fact that you thought he was gonna wife you? Like, let it go, sis. I'm gonna need for you to go to school, find a trade. I don't know, do something so you can make yourself some fucking money and you can stop looking for this nigga to do something for you. I just get tired of females who get online so that they could post their baby daddy bullshit, when at the end of the day, bitch, like, you need to be a grown woman about your shit. And getting online spraying y'all personal business ain't it. Meanwhile, Cardi B going on live with Bernie Sanders, okay, on a whole nother level. I'm glad she didn't comment. I'm glad they're ignoring this shit. But Offset, please take care of your children at the end of the day. Like, that's what I ask of y'all when y'all go around impregnating bitches the way y'all do. Please take care of your kids. And if you're not gonna take care of the kids you have, please put on a fucking condom, okay? Do us all a favor, all right? Stop having children with women that you don't like, and that make you not want to be there for the children because you don't want to deal with her and all of that bullshit that y'all like to talk about, when at the end of the day, these kids ain't got nothing to do with y'all bullshit. So y'all need to be doing whatever y'all doing, like Tara say, for the kids. So this is what she was saying earlier this week before she posted that. Shia LaMour, the mother of Offset's oldest daughter, Keyshia, is accusing the Migos rapper of only offering her and their daughter limited financial support and claims she's suffering financially amidst the pandemic. She's like all of us. She's struggling, Shia's lawyer, Fannie T. Willis, told Gossip. She's an hourly wage worker. She got 2 beautiful little girls. She's not doing well in terms of the resources people need. Shia, who is also an Atlanta-based rapper, sued Offset last year in an effort to establish child support payments and to legally claim him as Keysia's father. On Tuesday, April 14th, she was back in court to prove that she had served Offset a notice of her lawsuit through an advertisement in a local newspaper since he's been allegedly avoiding her. Last year, Offset addressed his relationship with Keyshia and Shia on the song Father of 4. Keyshia, you my first daughter. I missed the first years of your life. I'm sorry. Tell the truth, I ain't really know if I was your father. Tell the truth, I really don't even know your mama. He raps on the album of the same name. At the time, Shia fired back at the lyrics, arguing that Offset claimed ignorance about his child wasn't entirely true. It was both of our faults. We both created this child together, she said on Instagram Live. I've been telling you, I've been asking for a DNA test since I was pregnant, and you blocked me off everything. Both Offset and Shia are set to return to court next month in their paternity and child support case. Shia, you've already went to court, sis. There's nothing else that you can do. So getting online, running your mouth, I don't think that's making the situation any better. And I also feel like, of course, you're not making no money right now if that's all you doing is rapping and your baby daddy Offset and your career ain't pop like that. Like, I've never even heard of you. So maybe you need to figure something else out, sis. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I almost feel like y'all get in this mindset where y'all feel like, oh, because my baby daddy rich, that means I don't really have to try to work or get it on my own, because he should be taking care of me because we both slipped up and got me pregnant. Okay? And I just kind of feel like, yes, Offset needs to be helping her to make sure that she can continue to support her children. Yes, because you laid down and had a baby with her. Okay, I don't give a fuck that you didn't know her. Y'all niggas need to learn how to wear condoms with bitches y'all don't know, because y'all act like sex don't lead to pregnancy or some shit. Like fucking her, oh no, there's a greater percentage that she might end up not pregnant. No, not necessarily true, okay? So I'm just looking at the situation like y'all both put yourselves in this situation. She needs to learn how to take care of her fucking self, okay? And he needs to be there for his child and take care of her needs and make sure that she's okay at the end of the day. And I don't agree with him blocking her and not answering her. That's probably why she done got on social media, because he's ignoring her. But at the same time, once you done went and filed them court papers, there's no need for you to be on social media running your mouth. I'm just saying. You put the paperwork in, bitch? Okay then. Okay, because you putting him on blast on social media is not going to help him give you money if that's what you was trying to do. Okay, I don't know how pissing somebody off or pissing their wife off is supposed to help you get money out of them. Like, and what y'all gotta prove paternity for if he didn't already say it in a song in his own words that that's his child? That don't even make no sense, y'all. Obviously, there's some bullshit with this story, you know. But either way, that was everything that was going on. Okay, at least that I wanted to talk about. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all are doing okay. I found out like a lot of people in my neighborhood have passed away, which is really, really scary. But at the same time, you know, Your girl be staying inside. Don't think it's a game. I know y'all be seeing, oh, you ain't got no mask. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't breathe. I can't wear the mask every time I go outside. I'm not doing that, okay? But I'm also not coming into like direct contact with people like talking about it either. And I hope that y'all are doing the same, y'all. I got my hand sanitizer. We wash his hands. We still got Clorox wipes and shit from when I had been bought them, because I keeps Clorox wipes. I'm also gonna need for Clorox to please refill the Clorox wipe orders at the stores. I'm tired of going to the stores and can't find Clorox wipes. I just don't even feel comfortable without them. That's what I clean my whole bathroom with, y'all, you know, except for the tub. But you know, toilet, sink, the floor around the toilet, all of that, Clorox wipes. That's what I use. But yeah, y'all, you know, just a little in my life. I was so tired yesterday. I meant to get my videos done yesterday, but I was so tired. I slept the whole day. But yeah. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next one, y'all. Be safe. Be cool.